Hey everyone, Red here, and another kind of chill and kill vibe going on for today's video. Just going over the build, we do have a lethal pursuer, which lets me see everyone's aura here. I'm gonna see if I can snag this guy with an assassin real quick. I think I heard him moving. Yeah, that got some. We do have an add-on that gives us undetectable when they're in chase. Thank you. Or when our assassins are in chase. And we have the add-on for whenever we spawn an assassin. Hold on. Whenever we spawn an assassin, survivors within 8 meters of them are going to have their aura revealed. Hopefully that gets somebody. But if not, I'm going to get the Nancy here real quick. Come here, gamer. Oh, thank you. Next, you'll notice that Gearhead just activated whenever we injure a survivor by any means. Let me get over here to this survivor. We'll see, anytime a survivor does a good skill check, we'll be able to see their aura on a gen. I should tag. Oh, I thought that would tag, so I backed off a little bit. I don't think you make it anywhere. We should get this. I do have thwack as well. If I break a pallet myself, every survivor within 32 meters is, or I think it's my terror race, is going to scream and reveal their location. It might just be 32 meters, actually. We'll do this. Hey, look at that. We found them. This is going to be a good spot for us. We can just kind of hold forward. Hi. Peekaboo gamer. I want to break this real quick with a unit. That way we get it regressing. I'm going to play Knight for a while, so I'm pretty excited to play him. I don't ever really lose too much knowledge on Knight when I take a long break. Just because he's an overall pretty simple to get killer. He's just a more macro-oriented killer. Oh, there was someone else up there. And we got the hit. That's nice. He's gonna run away most likely, but... oh, maybe not. Well, at least break it. Again, if I can try and trim that down just a little bit, I'll be pretty happy. Nice. Get myself a nice little hit here. Awesome. Gearhead is also back and active. Deerstalker being our last perk. Hold up. We're gonna do that. I didn't really want to go for him, but he kind of walked back into me here. Fair enough. But Deerstalker being our last perk, whenever that cooldown ends, I'll see the survivor with, the least chase times aura. Basically, I went with a whole aura Knight build just because I thought it'd be a lot of fun. Oh, we're comp cornering it. Awesome. Hello. Comp corner is always a pretty smart idea if you're going to go down, because there's a big time waste in getting someone to a hook. There obviously go the gens. On the upside, though, I do have someone who is now on death hook. See if I can catch anyone looking to go around for a save. And with the full aura build, I do see scratch marks there. But I'm not sure where we got off to and hid. With the full aura build, I'm definitely going to be going more along the lines of, take someone out as soon as I can, or as long as it's the right call. 2 survivors. He's being chased by the assassin. Yep, nice. 2 for 1 special. Carnifex time. Easy break. And just like that. Get a little bit of the regression. And I will use my jailer to break this for me. It just saves me a little bit of time. Nothing crazy. But any kind of time save you can get is great. Hey, what's up? Can you not do that? I mean, maybe. Hold on. That might tag. Yes, it does. Awesome. Where'd you go? Oh, you know what? I was, just hidden in the grass. I hear somebody. This is actually a perfect moment to do this. Bait the survivor thinking they're, able to get the save. Survivor's on death hook. They open themselves up very sillily. And now we get to go ahead and chase him down. And the other survivor now has to recover from all of the damage that we've just done. So I should be able to basically chase this survivor down without worrying about, the game popping and being over. Hello. Got him. And just like that, we got our first survivor out of the game. Sometimes you gotta make those decisions, and right now is a pretty good time to do so. I saw ya. She was faking and she was gonna sabo. They're still healing over there. Hold on. Dear soccer value. Hi, guys. I have a weird angle. I should have ran a different way, but, you know, it is the assassin on her. So I think I'll just go here. Come here, dude. No balance landing. He's just gonna go around. He is going around again. That's fine. I do have a topic I'll get on the point of, but I kind of got a little busy here. Something I thought would be a fun talking point. Just 'cause I've been seeing it more and more. There we go. But at the moment, I think I'll focus up on the game just a tad. Alright. Keep our eye out. We still have gear and we have Deerstalker. Oh. Maybe behind that gen. Yes. Okay. That's why I couldn't see whoever was there. What's up, gamer? Perfect time. Oh, sprint burst. Fair enough. We can go for wherever the jailer's chasing. I'll be a little careful here. That works. The Meghead's going to be forced to go for the save. She's definitely got a little bit of time on me here. I just got to be able to catch up. She'll get the save, but we'll punish it afterwards. Thank you. He got tagged. Oh, what's up? Do you think maybe he's got like decisive strike, or do you think he's just giving up? Because the reason why I decided to stick to playing night is I already played a night game, and the number one thing I've had happen, obviously while playing night, is just the mass amount of survivors who go next, give up, or throw some kind of temper tantrum along the way. And while you might not enjoy going against the knight, there are a lot of things you can do against him. Albeit difficult at times. But there has been like a really big problem with DBD for a really long time. And it's kind of been the entitlement of just like, or like the go next pandemic. That no matter how much they do, people find a way to give up and go next and throw some kind of temper tantrum. Up you go. So, for today's build, I made it very simple. There is no regression. It's all aura based. Like, I have nothing really there that can slow the game down. I don't have any like exposed perks or anything crazy. Just an aura build that can be a lot of fun. Oh, there we are. I was waiting for Deerstalker there. There we go. But I am going to play by trying to win by any means, alright? So, if a survivor is on death hook and they get in my way, I'm going to go for them. They want to make a bad play, we will punish the bad play. But it'll also be interesting to see just how survivors react entirely. Not fast enough. Bamboozle, maybe. Ah! If I break it, I think she gets it. I think. Oh, she gets it either way. That's unfortunate. Such a really safe area here. Nice. I do have Bloodlust, but I think she still makes it. Yeah, she does. I gotta break it. That's good chase. But now we just go ahead and we end that. Down standing? Nope. Awesome. Up we go. We are at 1 gen remaining, which makes some sense. Again, no gen regression. Can definitely do that. And Knight does have some longer chase time sometimes. These guys were definitely on it for the most part. But again, we have one survivor gave up. I've been playing Knight, you know, a game or two already, and it's just been like non-stop give up. So I thought it'd be interesting to play Knight for quite a few games today. Dude, I love Deerstalker. For like the last survivor. I'm starting to really appreciate it. There it is. Where are we at? Oh. Mine. And hey, guess what, guys? We get a nice little Mori. Now, when I'm talking about entitlement, I don't care about, like, the last survivor leaving the game. Just like that. That makes sense. They're just going to go next. But the game's already over, so that's totally fine. God, such a brutal Mori. Comments like these are always kind of funny. Again, I'm trying really hard to make the game super miserable by bringing completely off meta and, you know, pretty chill, playing some fun. But there we go. Let's go ahead and get to our next game. We got the Fallen Refuge. I think I've played here like a total of like twice, maybe. I don't know, but I do love Lethal Pursuer. I really enjoy starting out here. Oh, smacking each other. Love it. Alright, let's go here. But yeah, there's definitely been a real big uptick, obviously, in survivors leaving over any... Not even an uptick. This has been an issue for like a year and a half, 2 years now. It's been one of the more frustrating issues. Oh, yeah, it wasn't going to catch him. It's been one of the more frustrating issues in the game for a long time. And I feel like behavior kind of always goes about it in this weird way of like, oh, we want to like, you know, fix a lot of the core problems. And I think that's good because Survivor does, especially solo, has a lot of core problems that make it feel bad. But unfortunately, I think there's only typically one way to really deal with people who are going next and leaving games all the time. And it ends up being a punishment route. You make it where the punishment's heavy enough to where, you know, not doing that said thing, you know, happens more. So if you get rid of everything, it sometimes gets used as a tool of like players. So let's say, okay, whenever said negative thing that we don't like happens, we'll all start leaving the game more often until we get the fix that we want. That is incredibly unhealthy. Thank you. Because the moment it gets rewarded the first time, it'll get rewarded the second time, and you'll keep having this issue time and time again. So people will be more likely to leave, because why not? I don't see anybody with Deersucker. You would think I would have seen somebody. Oh, maybe that? It might be Gearhead that did that one, actually. Whereas I wouldn't mind if they got a little bit more heavy on the punishments. Come on. Thank you for the hit. Cool. Thwack is always lovely, and I got somebody over there. Hold on. I got an idea, okay? Big gamer moment. There. She goes for the save, and now we catch her off guard with the undetectable. Oh, we didn't catch her off guard. That's good. Nice move. But now you got a unit right there by you. Hello. You think maybe I can snag him? Hold up. And in for the assassin. Oh, I hear you. There goes a leave already. Again, you know, TTV's always representing like the best thing you should do in the game, and that's, you know, disconnect whenever the game is in a bad state. 100% great. Like that. I 100% think that should be heavily punished, or at least more punished than what it currently is. I think so far it's the only effective way that we've seen games kind of shut it down. I'm just gonna grab her. You got decisive? I'll try and end this game now as quickly as I can. Yeah, awesome. And there goes the next DC. This one making a little bit more sense. Once that first player disconnects, anyone that follows I typically don't mind too much because the game at this point is over. We lost one more player. And I did see an aura for a split second over in this general area, but now I'm not seeing it. So I think we hopped in a locker somewhere. Alright, we'll wait for Deerstalker one more time. Take a quick peek around. I'm seeing nobody. Again, we were in a... I'm guessing we're just in a locker here. Hey, there it is. I checked a few other lockers, but this is the direction he was moving from a while ago, and that gen has some progress. So, sweet. Means we get to go ahead and take home a very fast win. But definitely showing kind of the issue that I'm talking about, of just people leaving really quickly. I do think behavior needs to crack down on it in terms of, like, you know, keep fixing the game like you need to, but definitely start punishing players a little bit harder for DCing. A very fast game, unfortunately, for game number 2, but don't worry, we have a third game, so let's go ahead and get straight to it. Ew, we got Larry's for the third game. Never a favorite for me. But Lethal always makes the game start out so much better. But look how far away they are, oh my god. But no, I think, yeah, stepping up in terms of like punishments for people who are leaving or leaving constantly, I think would be a really good route. Like, you know, if one person leaves like once in a blue moon, maybe obviously you don't need to punish that. But, I don't know, it's a hard little stance either way. I'm gonna swing out here. Hey, what's up? Big swings. Thank you. But I think a crackdown needs to happen rather than like trying to look for rewards for survivors to stay in. Rewards never, you know, rewarding like bad behavior is just never the call. I'm gonna go over here. Nice. What's up, gamer? A little bit of a love tap. I'm gonna break this. I don't need my jailer chasing the Dwight all around Larry's, which just allows him to hold forward. Oh, hello. I thought that sounded a little odd. No drop, nice. Interesting. This is definitely how you want to play against tonight. Very, very greedy. Because I'm looking for the break and I'm making it very obvious. Alright. There we go. Oh, I have someone back here on this gen. Hold up. I just heard somebody else too, actually. I kind of, oh, there we go, we got him. I was like, I'm not running the add-on, it gives me a little bit longer on the patrol. And it threw me off just a little bit. I thought I could make it to that gen. I could not. Oh, Dwight. Hey. Oh, that is gross. And I still have someone on this. Hold on. Hey, gamer. We're just going to tag you real quick. Claudette taking the smack. That gen must be almost done. Alright, let me try and get you on the hook real quick. I'd like to try and stop this gen from going. Working on it. Just gonna, like, this gen ain't even close to being done. Or like, no, Claudette seems to be playing. Very odd. I don't know why we wouldn't just run. Like, this gen was not done or almost done. Oh well. Let me branch off this way. No, the assassin missed, which means they cut back through. Yeah, I see the blood. Yeah, okay, I see what we're doing. They're going around to the backside here for the survivor. Ooh, didn't get the save and ran off. Okay. It is the injured Nia, so there it is. I'll hold forward for a moment. I do have, obviously, my guard up to break the pallet. Nice. I actually thought she faked it for a second. Nice dead hard. Best 10 out of 10 dead hard I've seen. Oh, they're healing. Let me go ahead, make my way over here. Stop you guys real quick. That'd be great. Not the survivor I wanted to get, but hey, there we go. Everyone is re-injured once again. Claudette is fully healed. I got the other two. They're probably gonna try and heal. I'd rather they didn't. Awesome. And just like that, it looks like Claudette has given up. So as you can tell, this is kind of the issue. Honestly, it's on par for like tonight as a whole, and just showing what I'm talking about, which is fine. That's what these chill and kill videos are more about, kind of going over issues anyways. And being able to see them all in real time every single game is a really good showing point. And I do think like there should be some pretty good punishments for it that actually, like, you know, start maybe taking away some of the frequency at which this happens. Nice. Because right now you got 3 other players who are trying to win. And even if they're like behind right now, the one player here is probably just going to be constantly giving up. I can ignore the Claudette, but it doesn't really matter. I can bleed the Claudette out. It doesn't really matter. The survivor's already kind of shown that they're okay with just sitting still until they die. They didn't go for the save. Hopefully the other survivor gets it just in the nick of time. Oh my god. And I'm gonna make the assumption, first off, hold up, actually, yeah, I'm gonna make the assumption that Claudette's just gonna go down on this. Like, she'll just probably go down. Yeah. So again, she's just giving up because she doesn't like the killer that she's going against. And this is behavior that definitely I think should be like heavily punished. I would not mind, like, the only downside, the only thing you have to look out for, unfortunately, is obviously survivors who are disconnecting, like not intentionally. And I think there's ways you probably could find out if stuff like that is happening. Oh, hello. But a big part of this is like the entitlement of just wanting to go against like certain killers, or putting your foot down, like, I'm not gonna go against this killer. Like, I don't know, it's childish behavior. And it is annoying because you see it almost every single day now. What's up, dude? Kind of like that in the sense, I don't know if he was actually hiding or if he's just done with the game, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the other survivor for a second. Nice. Got him. Another survivor on a gen. I'm just gonna chase right now. I'm at 5 gens. I can afford a little bit of a chase. See, maybe we'll drop that pallet. Smart. To be fair, I've done that every single time, so I made it like super obvious. Huh. I want to do it. I think we'll do this. There we go. That should catch. There goes Claudette. They did let her die on hook. I would have saved her, just so she had to stay in the game. But again, I'm not. At this point, it's just gonna be like next game I play, we'll do it. Yep. There we go. Dwight has officially given up as well. So 2 survivors giving up. I mean, I can give Dwight some shit over it, but Claudette obviously through the entirety of the game. Hi, gamer. Nice. I was kind of waiting for the dead hard. Well, Dwight did get picked up. That at least is good. We have 1 survivor who is moving around thanks to, I believe, Deerstalker on that one. I've actually really enjoyed Deerstalker this game. More than I thought I would. Oh, click. Hello. No, sir. Hi, you coming to me as well? Fair enough. And we get 1 more Mori. But I do think this kind of highlights the issue I was wanting to talk about today anyways. And again, I think all of these games, by the way, they wouldn't have left if, like, I gave them 3 or 4 gens to start with. I think they all would have stayed because they would have gotten really close to winning, and you'd have to, like, almost handheld them all the way through. I do disagree with it. I see a lot more people talking about it. But hey, what's your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below. Much love, guys, and until next time, I am Ren, and I am signing off.